All right. Welcome, everyone, to the very first public Hangout webinar of the Leaders League 360. I'm going to be your host today. I am Big. Most people know me as Big, or sometimes the Bearded Business Badass. And today I'm excited because we've been able to gather around a huge powerhouse of internet marketers who are amazing in their own right, who are very good at what they do, who have huge followings, and we've been able to pull together and create Leaders League 360. And the concept really came about a few months ago with my man Ari Maccabee, Big Mac as I call him, and we were kind of spitballing ideas on how can we actually make something better than is currently out there right now. Right, Ari?
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Very excited today, man. Guys, you know, this is I've never seen anything like this. I'm just going to tell you guys, look, I'm like a kid in a candy store. If you can't see the excitement on my face, you must be blind. You must be literally, got sunglasses on or something, sitting at home in the dark. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. What we are doing right now, I've never seen done in 13 years. Not once, not anything even close to this, because we've got so many powerhouses that are together, and we've all came together. I mean, like I said last week, you know, look, Rob and I had a little beef. We put all those differences aside. You know, everybody saw what we saw when we looked at this, and we knew we could put something together bigger and better for our team so they could make more money and have more freedom and spend less time doing things. That's what this is all about, guys. I'm excited.
Love that word, bigger and better. Absolutely, that's what you always want to do. So as I said, this is the first public unveiling of exactly what we're going to be doing with Leaders League 360. And Leaders League 360 is not just another affiliate offer. It's not just another JV pre-launch. It's not another BS that's out there. It really is something that we put together by the people, for the people. You know, our feeling was, you know, when we talked about it, when we started talking to other leaders that we work with on there, and again, they're successful in their own right, we all came to the same conclusion. We need to do something that empowers anyone to be able to immediately not only start making money, but understand how it works and have it be relatively easy to get up and running within 30 minutes. And that's what we've done, and we're excited to share it with you here today. So as my man Ari was saying, you know, if you're not excited about this, some of you guys have already had a sneak peek on what we're doing. You know, good for you. If you're here today and this is your first time hearing about it, the Leaders League, if you don't know who we are, that doesn't matter, because when we're done here in the next hour and a half, you're going to love every single one of us. I promise you. But the bottom line is, I want to, before I get talking, Ari, because you know me, I love to talk. I think it might make sense, right, Ari, to introduce who the guys are, right?
Absolutely.
So let me do that. So first and foremost, you guys heard him speak. My man Ari Maccabee. Ari, maybe if you can come out real quickly, and then I'll go down the line to introduce everyone.
Yep, you got me, man. I'm here, ready to do business.
Awesome, awesome. And then next, what I have driving in the car, because this man multitasks like crazy, my man Fazer Khan. Fazer, come out and say hello, brother.
He might be
Hey, guys. Fazer Khan here from England, UK. Hi, guys. Great to be here, and I can't wait to get this show on the road. I'm actually on the road. I don't want to crash my car, so I'm not going to say for too long. As soon as I get home, I'll come back on, guys. So carry on.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Awesome.
Thank you, brother. And next, let me move on to my man, Mark Crosby, who's also in the UK. He's not driving, so maybe he can concentrate a little bit more.
Thanks very much, Big. Yes, 50% of Team Stark, Steve and Mark, creators of Yellow Brick Road Funnel, and I'm looking forward to putting our skills together and providing this funnel for Leaders League 360. Hi, guys.
Awesome. Thank you very much. So on that note, Mark just said he's part of guys that work together on a different funnel. And I'm going to hop over and have Steve come out so that it makes sense that those two work together. Steve, pop on out and say hello to everyone.
Hey, guys. It's good to be here. Thanks, Big. Yeah, like Mark said, we've worked together on a few projects and got another funnel out there. And yeah, just really looking forward to bringing all of this stuff together. We've got some great people in this team, and just to be able to put together a new funnel. Uh, what you guys out there watching this right now, you're in for a treat, and I hope you're excited as we are.
Great. Thank you very much, brother. And I'm going to basically now bring out my boy Rob. And Rob, kind of introduce yourself and all. Rob's famous for the Broke Man's Plan. Great plan. Thousands of people following what he does in his trainings. Say hello, Rob.
I appreciate the welcome. And yeah, the whole idea of the Broke Man's Plan was just to be something for the average person to realistically make money. And that was it. And that was always the basis. And just like Ari mentioned in the beginning, in marketing, we never really linked up. But, again, once he approached me with this, I looked at it. I've, participated for a few days, and it just made sense. And again, the Broke Man's Plan, the whole intention was something for the average person to do and realistically make money. And this what we're working on right now is it. And again, thank you for the introduction.
Awesome, Rob. Thank you, man. You guys could see Rob's excited because he's almost speechless there. But the bottom line is, yeah, we're all excited. I also want to bring out my man who's known for his multi-stream systems, Rodney, and he'll kind of introduce himself. And like I said, he's already done it where he's had multiple offers inside one. But this is the first time where he's had multiple leaders come together. Isn't that right, Rodney?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, absolutely,
Yep.
Rodney.
Absolutely. First of all, let me start by saying I'm super excited, and I'm more excited for you guys to see what we have to show you. And for those who have already been in early and kind of know what's going on, for you to get some clarity and understanding. Like Big said, I'm one of the creators of the multi-stream system. I already had a format. I know how all of these things work and intermingle with each other. And all of these guys on this panel right here, all of these guys have their own system, have their own success, and we've all collectively chosen to come together and serve you all, right? So to have a simple process, simple system that works for everyone and have the best support on the planet. That's what I'm excited about.
Absolutely. And again, that's why we essentially decided all together collectively, going back and forth, to call it the Leaders League 360. Again, we're all leaders in our own right. We're all well respected. We formed a league of the top leaders in what we do. And the 360 just simply means, the beautiful thing is it's a complete system. It's a global system that will work for anyone, anywhere. And that's what we want you to understand. And every single one of us has touched on that so far. This is a system for the everyday man or woman to start to have success in internet marketing. And the reason you can do it is because we've simplified the choosing of what goes into it. We create the system, we put it all together so that it is simply a plug and play, a copy and paste system that makes it easy. Right, Ari?
Absolutely, man. This is, without a doubt, guys, this is the best thing that you're ever going to see put together. I mean, literally, from beginning to end, you don't need to leave the box, man. I mean, that's what's cool. Everything that you're going to need to be successful is all right here going to be put together in one system. You promote one link, and you get paid in multiple offers. It doesn't get any easier than this.
No. How exciting is that? One link, multiple streams. And so what we're going to do is we're going to tease you a little bit here in the beginning. The truth is the funnel, and we also have a full system, and we're going to have a weekly show to go along with that. Those are all going to drop the week of March 15th. So this webinar really is to introduce you to each of the parts. And the way we look at it is, again, is the Leaders League is the core. Basically, we're going to help you understand how you pull in those satellite offers to create an actual internet marketing revenue business. And the way you do that is much like your hand here. You want to be able to have a core that you're working from. That's going to be the Leaders League 360 funnel that Ari just spoke about. That's one link when you're done, and we'll show you all this in the funnel training. Don't worry, okay? We don't want to basically drown you with a fire hose today. What we want to do is excite you about it coming. We also want to introduce you to the entire concept. I want to introduce you to each person is going to talk about an area that's very important in the Leaders League 360 funnel and system. And so what I'll do is basically tell you that there are essentially 5 parts. There's the funnel itself, the system that brings it all together, and then there are 4 products, okay, that you want to make sure that you have, and we'll explain each of them in detail, to be a part of that Leaders League 360 funnel. So I'm going to say this again. If someone shared this link and has you coming on today to watch this, if you're excited, make sure you get back to that person, because they're going to be the person that's going to help you walk through this process to make sure that you're a part of each of those 4 offers that are inside the system. If that person shared a link and you're watching us on replay, the same thing. The Leaders League is all about the league. It's all about the people. And our slogan is United We Stand. United we stand. So we want you to make sure that you work with the person that shared this with you. Again, we are leaders, certainly, but we also want to make sure that everyone that's involved, it's fair that they themselves, if they sent you here, participate and work with you to get it done. So on that note, let me just quickly highlight what the 4 parts are and tell you who's going to cover those parts in detail. So if you're watching this right now, please, I'm going to tell you right now, turn off your Facebook, turn off your cell phone. Don't have any distractions. This is going to be important not only for you to focus, but also for your family's financial future. It's that important. I'm telling you right now, if you miss any of the parts of the 4 that make up the Leaders League 360 system, you're not going to understand why they work together so well. These were integrated for a reason. These are not random offers that we went out to. These are not shiny objects that we said, oh, let me jump from this offer to that offer. They were chosen and integrated for a reason, because we all have experience with them, and we decided to pull them all together to make a powerful funnel and system for you. This is all about you being successful. We are like proud mamas and papas here when we see people have success. And when this happens with this system, we're all going to raise a toast to each other, because we're excited and we know it's going to happen. In fact, we guarantee it's going to happen. So on that note, my man Ari is going to introduce a part of the segment, not right now, called Be On Push. And Be On Push is a platform for what's called real-time bidding. Now, if that confuses you or that goes over your head right now, don't worry. He'll explain it in detail.
Yeah.
Then we're going to have Mark and Steve talk to you about part of the platform called AWN. And that's an acronym for Automated Wealth Network. And that is a training platform to get you up to speed on all types of marketing, building funnels, how you go about marketing your systems, all that type of stuff. That is fantastic. And then finally, I'm going to have Fazer Khan and Rob Fraser come in and talk to you about another very important part of this. In fact, it might be one of the most important parts, and that is our autoresponder funnel building system called Power Lead System. It is extremely powerful, and without it, you will not be able to do any of the things that we're talking about as far as building a consolidated, concise system and get multiple people in your team and excited to work with you. So, on that note, did I miss anything, Ari, as far as that before we go into it? Because I'm going to talk about the first part of the funnel, and that's traffic monsoon.
Nope, actually, you really didn't miss anything, man. You really hit it all. You knocked it out of the box, big.
Awesome. So let me ask you a question out there, everyone. Do me a favor, because I can all see you, because, Big is part of Big Brother. So just do me a favor, raise your hand. Let me all see you if you're excited for us to get started and telling you all the details. Come on. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 500, 6. All right, all right. So well over 700 plus people raise their hand. All right, why don't we kick this off? What do you guys say? Everybody up for that? All the panel, raise your hand if you guys are ready to kick this thing off. There we go. There we go. So I'm excited. Let's start this off. Leaders League 360 Marketing System Funnel coming March 15th. But let's tell you exactly what's inside of it, and then you're going to be even more excited. All right? So first and foremost, let me do this. Let me hop out of here. Let me go to share my screen, and I'm going to present quickly. The presentation for Traffic Monsoon. Okay? Traffic Monsoon is a revenue sharing advertising company. Now, understand, it's important. Whenever we talk about any earnings or income disclaimer, not only for Traffic Monsoon, but any of the other parts of the funnel system that these guys are going to share, any earnings or income statements or earnings or income examples are only examples. They're illustrations. Past performance does not guarantee you the same results in the future. When it comes to each of the offers inside here, we have you go and look at the income terms and conditions. And for Traffic Monsoon, you can go to trafficmonsoon.com/terms. Now, what exactly is Traffic Monsoon, and why are we kicking this off in part of the program? Traffic Monsoon is a domestic limited liability company founded by CEO Charles Scoville in October 2014, and it's what's known as a paid-to-click advertising network.
Hey, Big, do me a favor real quick. Actually,
Yeah.
click on your view, actually, or hit F5, so it'll start the slideshow, so we can see the big slides.
Gotcha. Oh, not doing it for me.
Just click on From Beginning, actually, on your tab right there. It should do it.
Can you guys see it?
We can see the small slides. We don't see the big ones.
Oh, gotcha. Again, this is live, guys. Let me go back.
It happens, folks, so don't stress. Just click on From Beginning right there. You should be good to go once you click on that.
All right.
Yeah, right there under the files. Yeah, there you go.
Yep, from the beginning. Yep, absolutely. You guys see it now?
Yep.
All right.
Go ahead.
That's what I did. Anyway, Traffic Monsoon. Guys, again, just because, the technical part, and that's what's great about this. We talk all the time. You don't have to be a tech whiz in order to get started with what we're doing, okay? And so if we go through here, let me catch up to where I was. The reason I want to share this with you is to have you guys understand exactly what it is, and the other presenters will as well. All the nitty-gritty, we'll get into that later, but we just want you to understand what is part of the Leaders League funnel. And the reason we want you to be excited about being involved with Traffic Monsoon is it's all about online advertising, and it's a marketplace that's growing by billions and billions each year. It started in 2010 when we all started to have mobile and social media, and this is just simply Google here. And actually this slide, 2015, their revenues were up over $100 billion. So this thing is just skyrocketing. And the question becomes, what is it all about? The number one selling product on the internet is traffic, and that's created through online advertising. And we want you to be a part of that as well. And that's what Traffic Monsoon is all about. With Traffic Monsoon, you actually get paid to click on advertisements. Now, did Google, part of that $100 billion I just showed you, or Facebook even, who has around $30 billion in revenues from advertising, when you click on those ads, did they ever send you a check? They haven't sent it to me. But with Traffic Monsoon, you actually get paid. In fact, there are 4 revenue streams. There's a profit share for clicking on 10 ads per day. There are cash links, which are extra cash rewards. And there's even 10% instant referral commissions when you bring people into the team and introduce them to Traffic Monsoon. And the part we like the most, turning your traffic into cash, your other affiliate offers, things like this funnel, Leaders League 360, getting people to go to your website, your funnel. And so with Traffic Monsoon, the great thing about it is it's impossible not to make money. You see, everyone in Traffic Monsoon makes money every single day as long as they have at least one active ad pack and they've clicked on their 10 ads per day. And the beautiful thing about it is everyone gets paid up to 24 times per day. It really is amazing. And there really is no reason that you couldn't sign up for Traffic Monsoon. The reason we include it, it's a wonderful traffic exchange. It's wonderful for traffic, but it's free to join. There's no sponsoring required. You don't have to. There's no pressure to recruit and sponsor other people. There's no selling required. And the most beautiful thing, no monthly fees ever. As I said, we want to make this easy for the everyday person, and it's easy for everyone. So let me just quickly give you some results not typical examples here of some of our team and what they've been able to do in a short period of time with Traffic Monsoon. Here's Jan, and Jan's from Sweden, and he's all excited because he woke up and just passed the 3,000 mark, again, with no referrals in his team. No referrals in his team. Down here, but he's still over 3,000 in earnings. Again, results not typical. This is David. David basically is showing you.
Big, can I stop you there, mate?
Yep.
Sorry, Big. Are we supposed to be looking at something other than the first slide? Because all I'm seeing on my screen is the first slide with the Traffic Monsoon logo.
Same here.
Uh-oh.
What I would recommend you do, Big, if it works, it usually works on our Hangouts, is if you just unmaximize PowerPoint, so you've got it in a window, almost full-size screen, but it's not maximized. Sometimes that works with these Google Hangouts.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it doesn't, but that's what I usually do.
So let me do this. Do you guys see my screen on the presentation? So what we have some issues sometimes with Google, as we were talking about, even Rodney was having a problem getting up his webcam. Do you guys see my Leaders League 360 PowerPoint in the beginning format? Or do you still see
Yeah, we can see your cursor, we can see the presentation and all the buttons around it. So we have the kind of the white PowerPoint with the presentation in the middle with the slides down the left.
All right, for some reason it's not reading over to Google when I go to the beginning. So are you guys able to see this enough for me just to go straight from my screen rather than
only if you click on the slides on the left. If you click on the slides on the left and then go down and catch us up where you're at, that's actually going to be okay. That's what I was talking about before.
Yeah,
just click on the ones on the left. You'll be good.
So we'll have to do this simply, guys, because for some reason I've got a glitch. We were joking about a jank. So obviously it's not picking up the full display. So we'll do it this way. Again, hey, we're flexible. So as I was saying, David here, let me go and share. Can you guys see David's results there? This is basically proof and results. Results not typical.
No, we're still on the first slide, man. We still see the Traffic Monsoon slide at the very top.
All right.
Try and unmaximize it, Big. Try and unmaximize. Yeah, that button there, the middle button, top right corner. Yeah, the kind of. So it's a movable window. That often does the trick. Maybe it's not.
Yeah, no, it's glitching on me, definitely.
Try sharing your screen one more time.
Yep, absolutely. Bear with us, guys. Bear with us, guys.
We get this every
Hey, I just want to pop in while we have the technical glitch.
Yeah.
We're still earning right now, so don't get it wrong. So while we having little issues with the presentations, every single one of us are still making money. So just understand that you do not have to be a tech genius.
Yeah. And you know what's funny is, this is normally not a problem. But anyway, hey, listen, we go with the flow here. Let me try one more time. If not, I'll just kind of give a synopsis on it, and happy to share slides for people that are interested, or get back to the person that's sharing this link with you. It happens sometimes. So
I mean, here's the thing, Big, too. Check it out. Look, everybody's seen Traffic Monsoon. We've been doing the Power Hour for months now. So you know what? If you want to skip that, we'll come back to it next week. We'll figure out what it is because I'm about to do a PowerPoint anyway.
Yeah, hang on. All right, 1 second. Let me go one more time, and tell me if you guys see this. You guys see my screen
Now we see a different one. Now do me a favor. Click on from beginning.
Yep, exactly. Yep. No. I had to, yep.
Boom. Now it works, bro.
All right. No problem.
Okay.
No problem. Yep. Had to turn off my my block software. We always have a problem. So let me get to what I was talking about. So, pretty presentation, but it doesn't matter. Traffic Monsoon, as I talked about, 4 revenue streams. It's for everyone. Impossible not to make money. 10 ads per day. And again, watch that block software out there, guys. Sometimes it glitches for you on Google, or it has been for me. As I said, the great thing about Traffic Monsoon, free to join, no sponsoring required, absolutely no selling, no monthly fees ever, and it's easy for everyone. So we were just showing you some samples because, as Rob was just saying while I was fixing the glitch here, we all earn money basically, and getting in now is a great time on the revenue share. Again, results not typical. These are some examples here, okay? David, as I was trying to say earlier, essentially 3,900 ad packs, over 100,000 in earnings with only 1 active referral. Anthony here, basically, I talked about it, cash links. You can earn money basically clicking on cash links, and he's earned over $13 so far. So again, a lot of different ways to earn through Traffic Monsoon. And then I wanted to pull up Ari's shots, and this is not current. This is for a reason, all right? At 89 days, my man, and this is going to segue into him talking about the next part of the Leaders League 360. At less than 90 days, Ari posted proof in Traffic Monsoon, and the reason we have this slide up here is because he's going to show you that just getting started and beyond, how amazing that is as well. But here at 89 days, 1,200 ad packs, again, results not typical, over $68,000 in earnings, 94 active referrals at day 90. Day 90. Now, Ari will come on in a little bit before he starts talking about his section and tell you where he is with Traffic Monsoon now. But the reason I show you this, I want to go back to when Ari started as a free member in Traffic Monsoon. And here's his post from way back then. See, he was a little less wordy in the beginning there. He started as a free member in Traffic Monsoon, all right? And there it is. Okay, 5 days, made $200 commission. There's his 1 referral that bought $2,000 worth, so he got 10% of that. That's how the referral commissions work. And he essentially had 10 ad packs. That was 5 days in. So if you go back to 90 days from that, 1,200 ad packs, 68,000, over 33,000 in commission. So there are some amazing things that can be done with this and some of the other systems that we're going to be talking about in the Leaders League 360. So with Traffic Monsoon, it's very simple. Sign up for free, activate your account, buy ad packs, and click and view 10 ads per day, and we get paid in the daily profit share. Again, results not typical, but that's the first part of our Leaders League 360. And now it segues into my man, Ari Maccabee. Let me get out of this screen here, guys. All right.
There you go.
All right, absolutely. And again, one of the things that we've always learned as leaders and business owners and builders of systems and all like that, sometimes it doesn't always work the way you want it. But I just wanted you guys to understand that Traffic Monsoon is a major part of this system. It's a major part along with the other parts that we're going to talk about. And we're going to talk about how we integrate them together. So keep in mind, 1, write that down, Traffic Monsoon, which leads us to the second part, which is important, and it complements Traffic Monsoon, and that's where Ari is going to take you through, and hopefully his slide presentation actually goes off without a glitch.
Yep, absolutely, guys. So, all right, so let me just give you a little backdrop really quick, because, about a year ago, Peter Walczak actually reached out to me. He showed me Traffic Monsoon, and it took me 10 months to jump in. He kind of dropped the ball, didn't follow up with me, and I ended up going in under somebody else. And this time, obviously, he wanted to make sure that didn't happen again. And he reached out to me about Beyond Push, and I took my time. I took 2 months doing the due diligence. I saw something in this that was just amazing because it was real internet marketing stuff that really captured me because it has something to do with media buying and ad space, and it's something I'm very familiar with, and I know it's extremely, extremely, extremely lucrative. And so, you know, I did my due diligence on it. I was really happy with what I found. To be upfront with you, I wasn't really happy with the website, but then I also understood that this is a company, guys, that started in the UK, that immediately moved their office to Luxembourg, and they launched in France and launched in Germany, and they have websites and presentations in German and in French. And, you know, Peter and a bunch of other guys started harping on them saying, hey, we need, you know, to be able to do this in English. So they threw together a website. And there's a lot of terminology on the website that's incorrect, so I want to address this. First and foremost, this is a rev share. Okay, as such, when you put your money in, it's not an investment. You don't earn interest. You do earn a percentage of profit. Now, it happens because they take your money, they buy ad space, and then they resell it using their real-time bidding platform, and we make a percentage of the profit coming back to you. Now, I know many of you are probably asking, what is real-time bidding? So what I'm going to do right now real quick is I'm going to actually hop off the screen. I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to show you a 1 minute and 15-second video so you actually get an understanding of what that is. And then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit about the company real quick. So let me just hop off real quick, share my screen with you. Okay, so here is the video I want to show. Okay, so let me just full screen it for you guys. Can everybody see this full screen? Can you see this big? Hello, hello?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. All right, so let me get out of this real quick. So I think I hit stop sharing, so let me go back and reshare my screen. I suppose nobody was answering. All right, so here we go. Let's go back to the video.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's a little slow today, a little glitchy, but we'll get there, folks.
No sound, Ari.
Oh, you guys can't hear the sound.
No sound.
Okay. So let me come out of this, guys. I'm going to come out of it. I'll share with you actually the PowerPoint that I got anyway. So we'll just go from here, and I'll explain to you what real-time bidding is. Okay. Beyond Push obviously is the name of the company, and let me do my tabs here. Real-time bidding. This is how it basically works. Okay. There is a presentation, and there's a link right here that you guys can get, and I'll actually be posting this on our websites and our groups. It'll give you a really good explanation of this. But what real-time bidding is, let me get back up again. What real-time bidding is, so you guys understand, is let's say that you go to Amazon or not Amazon, you go to Google, you search for Panasonic video camera, and then all of a sudden all of the ads pop up for, you know, video cameras on Amazon and all these other websites. And you click on it, you look at it, you're pretty interested in something. In fact, you probably look on 3 or 4 different websites for an identical camera and trying to find the best price, because that's what everybody does. Then you turn around and go to Facebook and you log in. And on the right-hand side of your Facebook, you notice the video camera that you were just looking at. That is called real-time bidding. What happens is whoever has the highest bid for that ad slides into that ad space that Beyond Push owns. And then when they buy that, they calculate all of the revenues. Monday through Friday is when the business is done. They calculate all the revenues and they pay us on the following day. So we get paid Tuesday through Saturday only. A little different from Traffic Monsoon, but a perfect complement based on what we're basically doing. Okay? Here's the company. It was established in 2015, registered August 3rd in England and Luxembourg. The company allows members to invest, again, it's really your purchase real-time bidding ad space to benefit the phenomenal growth.
Yep. Are you screen sharing your presentation?
Yes. It came off again, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, something's going on with our slides, guys. You know, so
we apologize because again, we spent time putting all these together. There seems to be some glitch. For me, it was the pop-up. Maybe you can.
Yes, something's happening here.
We definitely want you guys to see it. So.
Yeah, something's happening. So in any case, let me just tell you what happens. So, you know, obviously they sell all the ad space, and then they turn around and they calculate the profits, and they pay us 1 day later. The profit that you make, it's a very good amount of money. In fact, you make 150% on each ad pack. So if you buy a $20 ad pack, you're going to make $30 back. If you buy 50, you're going to make 75. If you buy 5,000, you make 7,500. You buy 10,000, you're going to make 15 grand. Okay. Plus, they turn around and they pay you 13% on your frontline referrals. 13%. And now those referrals, they go out and they get referrals. They pay you 2% on your first level's referrals. So your sign-ups get referrals and you make more money. It's crazy how lucrative this is, but here's the thing that's really what I call, you know, the bonus bucks, man, and that's the binary. The bonus bucks are crazy, and I'm going to show you in a minute how crazy they are. I'm also going to show you some proof so you can see where I was in TM to where I am right now. It's going to shock you. I'm just going to tell you up front. I'm excited. Okay, I'm really excited over it. But they pay you on this binary automatically from all of us. All these people are flooding in. You're always going to have a power league, guys. You're always going to have one side that's going to be heavy. But here's the brilliance of having that. That means you only need to work one leg. Your only requirement to get money from the bonus or from the binary is to have one left and one right that are active that have purchased a pack. That's it. And if that happens, you can get money. You make 10% additional income from your weak leg. Okay, now, how much money is that? Well, let's talk about it, okay? I'm going to do a screen share again, and hopefully this time it's actually going to hold. So be patient. I'm going to take you over here to my Beyond Push back office. Can you see this, Big?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Now, let me refresh this. It may log me out. I may have to log right back in real quick. Oh, it didn't. Okay, so here is, in reality, I'll show you real quick, okay? This was day 27 in Traffic Monsoon, day 27, okay? I had 98 active sharing positions. I only had 15 active referrals. I had made $3,989, okay? And one day prior, let's just go one day prior on the 26th, I had made only $1,950. So you can see that was the first day, really, it was day 27 or day 26 was the first day I really started promoting because the next day I had made $2,000 more money pretty quick. Well, what I'm trying to show you in this is how fast this little critter is moving, okay? And when I show you, I've made $3,659 in 12 days, okay? 12 days. Now, I've made my referral income, I've made $1,886.40, and I'm going to show you how I made that in just a quick second. My earning income, I've made about $210. And the binary bonus bucks, guys, $1,563. You got to be kidding me. This is what's happening in our world, okay? I set this up, and once we all teamed up, I told Big, I said, man, by the time we launch this, we're going to have 1,000 people in our downline. And then all of a sudden we got busy, and I said, hey, hold up a second. We're going to need to readjust that. We're going to have 1,500 people in our downline. And then all of a sudden we got even busier, and I told Big, I said, hold up, man, we're going to break 2,000. You ready to be blown away, folks? We have broken over 2,600 people in 12 days. 12 days. Now, keep in mind right here, okay, 839 on my left, okay, 1833 on my right. You can see I've got 18,440 over here. I've got 78,530 over here. Well, obviously, this is my weak leg. You can see I'm owed some more commissions in my binary, which I'll get paid tomorrow. You know, I should have a total of $1,844 basically is what I've earned in the binary so far. So I got about another $400 or $500 coming. Guys, the binary bonus bucks from your weak leg, that 10% money, it's huge. I can't even begin to tell you how big it is. Like, you know, I signed up Amanda. I gave this message to Big, and then I gave it to Rob, and then I gave it to Bill. Well, here's what happened. Rob took a little while. Bill beat Rob, and he beat Big. Big went to the gym. He ended up dropped down under Rob. Well, all of this stuff has really helped every single person because there's not one soul that can't tell me they've gotten a ton of spillover. I've never seen this, guys, the way this is. Our team, it is growing leaps and bounds, okay? If I come over here, I click on big spot, you can actually see what's happening. Look at this, guys. Leaps and bounds. I've never seen anything like this. People are just getting flooded in with people. We've got some people in here got spots that haven't even got activated, man. Are you kidding me? You guys better get activated because you're missing out on free money. This is the simplest thing you will ever do. When you guys sign up for this, here's what you're basically going to do. You're going to click on e-wallet. Okay, once you click on e-wallet, it's going to pop up. You see the Payza and Payeer logos. You're going to click on whichever one you prefer. You're going to add funds to your account. This is going to show you your deposit wallet. You know, this shows you the total amount of money that I've bought in packs, ad packs. This is not necessarily how much money I've actually put in because I've only put in about $1,500 or $1,800, I think now. But the rest of it is all from profit. Okay, I just turned around and rebought it. Some of my profit I actually took out and put right back in my bank. But we're generating, guys. We're generating very fast. After you add funds, you're going to click on packs. And that right there is going to give you packs from $20 all the way up to $10,000. Now, at $20, you have to be kidding if you tell me. If anybody sends me a message and tells me I can't afford this, that's BS. That's less than $1 a day. That's like 75 cents a day. Okay, if you can afford 75 cents a day to buy an ad pack, you guys need to search your soul. You need to really look in your mirror and you need to figure out what are you doing wrong because everybody has $20. That's why I know everybody can get started with this. Once you get started with it, you buy your ad pack and you click on dashboard. Below the little placeholder up here on the left-hand side, you're going to see the placeholder for your picture. It'll pop up here in a second. I'm a little slow because we're sharing screens. Then you'll see your link, okay? This is your link right here. But now, guys, just so you understand, you're not going to see that link in the very beginning. What it's going to see is a red line saying you need to activate your account, okay? I'm going to stop sharing real quick and come right back over to the screen. Okay, guys, listen to me. When you sign up for this, you're not going to get an email. So we're never going to have issues saying, hey, I didn't receive my activation email. No problem. You don't need it, okay? Add money through your e-wallet. Buy a pack. Go back to the dashboard screen. That red link that says you need to activate will be gone, and your link will be there, and your account will be active, good to go, and you can start making money. That's how simple this program is. Now, do you need to log in every day and click on 10 ads? Nope. Do you need to advertise banner ads? Nope. Is it going to stay that way? I'm 100% not sure because right now the website we have up in the English, it's temporary. They're actually building a brand new website and they're adding the RTV platform into the back office so we can see everything. And at that time, I'm hoping and praying like crazy that I can actually go in and buy ad space on the RTV platform because this is my world. I'm digging it. This is where the money's at, guys. If I can actually be the highest bidder and bid for ad space, I can put my ads in front of anybody. That's what I'm hoping is coming for us down the future. But even if we don't get to see that, having the platform in the back and the transparency is going to be a big plus because, as you guys all know, I'm a stickler for details. I don't like to have my name on something where it's going to fall down. That's why it took me 10 months to join TM. That's why it took me 2 months to join this. You know, I don't care who shows me something. Okay, so you guys understand is one of my best friends in the world is an attorney. He was actually my business partner at one time. Everything I do, I just send over to Doug, and Doug signs off on it. If he doesn't sign off on it, I get a second opinion. Okay, this is something I really dig. I'm really excited about it. It is something that's going to make a lot of money. It's moving very, very, very quickly. So if you guys want to make money and you want to make it fast, you'd be a fool not to sign up.
Yeah,
so I got big.
Yeah, and believe him, because as he said, it's true. We spitballed back and forth for 45 days on this. Ari basically was introduced to this part of it in the beginning of the year. About 15 days later, after watching it, running it by Doug, he says, Big, look, I got something to look at. And we went back and forth on it for 45 days, basically. And finally, we said, you know what, we're going to pull the trigger. We're going to pull the trigger. And he says, I'm pulling the trigger. And so get back to me. Now, there's a time difference. So when I saw his message, I just simply said, hey, I'm pulling the trigger, but I got to run to the gym. It's 9:30 in the morning. I'm in the gym, and notifications are going off from Ari going, you snooze, you lose. And by that time, Bill's in there, Rob's in there. And I said to Ari, you know, I love you, but you're killing me. Rob, I still love you, brother. But he's absolutely right. The speed of how quickly this is happening is amazing. And what we're talking about, again, understand, I talked about TM before all of my presentation problems. Ari is having the same thing. Hopefully it works for our other presenters today because they've got some great proof and all to show you with their own presentation. But see how that works. Traffic Monsoon is a straight up traffic exchange where you buy traffic on the platform. You click 10 ads per day. You participate in the profits and the revenue share if you have active ad packs, which introduced us to real-time bidding, as Ari said. That's how it's done in the real world, real-time bidding. And trying to find a platform like Beyond that works very well. We're excited about what it's doing now. Right now, it's like a Corvette. If they introduce the concept, which we think they are, to bring real time.
Corvette's too slow, bro.
Yeah, exactly. To it now. That's why you see Ari's eyes bugging out, because if the platform itself introduces advertising on its own platform, watch out. That's why these work well together. So,
hey,
Ari,
man,
thank you
actually,
for yeah.
Hey, hold on a second. I got one more thing I want to touch on because I showed you guys this, but I forgot to show this. So I got to share my screen one more time, guys.
You got to share your Traffic Monsoon where you are now from 90 days, right?
Yeah, I can't do it on this computer though.
Exactly.
My IP is weird over here. So, but I do want to show you one thing. So let me pop in here on my referrals. I showed you guys back here. Let me come back down here. I want to go to my income proof one more time. I want to show you something that you guys are going to kind of be blown away. Let's go up here to day 50.
Yep.
Okay, on day 50, I only had 34 active referrals. That's not enough. Let's talk about day 75. Okay, day 75, I had 77 active referrals. Day 70, 67 active referrals. So about day 70. But here's the crazy part. I got 61 active referrals in 12 days. I got people that wouldn't join Traffic Monsoon that have joined this. There's a whole different world of people. I've signed up 244 people, as you can see right here on the left, guys. 244. Those 244 people went out and signed up 546 more. Okay, this is where it gets really interesting. The amount of people, and by the way, I don't care where you're at. Like Steven just signed up a little bit. He's over in Nigeria. I've got people all over the world, and I know some of these say Afghanistan. That's because they haven't updated their profile. And I'm going to tell you up front, you need to update the profile, and let me show you why you need to update the profile. Because there's all these nifty little bonuses in the back, like I qualify for a luxury ballpoint pen. Well, if you don't have your correct address, they can't mail it to you. That's how you get it. They mail it to you. So you guys need to make sure all of this information is filled out correctly so you can actually get all of this. And, you know, as you get your goals, you can see I'm already climbing up my intermediate goal. I'm already climbing up my my beginner and my intermediate. Even my experience, you can see I'm making moves on all these things except for these top two. But I'm coming, man, because I'm going to make sure they buy me a car, and I'm also going to make sure that they get me a private jet, man, for the week. I'm excited about that. And lastly, I got to give a shout out, man. This is really important to me. Because as I said earlier, Rob and I always didn't see eye to eye, but I'm going to give Rob a shout-out right now. Because Rob, he took the ball by the horns, okay? Now, I'm gonna have him show you how many personals he has in a few minutes. But, you know, in his left team, he's got 717 people. He's got 1,118 over here. He's over 1,800 himself, guys. And I know Big's a big part of that. I'm going to give you a shout-out too, Big, real quick. Let's just take a look at that and see where you're at. But as you guys can see, he's got over 1,000 people. So Rob's done some business and done some work because obviously there's some lap over, but there's also not some lap over because one of his legs does not have anything to do with Big. The other leg has something to do with Big. As you see, it trickles down from the top, guys. It is amazing, man. So, you know, Rob, do me a favor real quick. Pop on here and show us exactly how many personals you got. I want people to see how fast this is moving. Not just for me. And I want Big, you want you to do the same thing. I want them to see how many personals you guys got. Because when they see how fast this is moving, they're going to want to hop in the car. I'm telling you. I'll
let Rob do that. I'm gonna be good because I don't want to glitch the entire hangout. Okay. I'm afraid if I share something again that, you know, I might lose all you guys. So But you just showed, yeah. The idea is that
Crazy.
that the spillover is fantastic. Yes, you work your own personal leg and all like that, but while you're doing that, and Rob can attest to that, you're also helping not only your upline but your downline as well. Exciting stuff. And I think Rob can maybe do that when he does his part, Ari. We'll come back to that. But that's beyond push. Thank you, Ari. And again, you can see from Ari's face, he's excited. Again,
Super.
traffic monsoon, fantastic. Get
Love
involved with that. Beyond takes it one step further. Okay. And again, now we've got to move to all this stuff. You know, we're talking about traffic exchanges and RTBs and all types of things which maybe are going over your head, and funnels. And that means that you've got to have some understanding of what internet marketing is, or how to market, or all those issues. And the way you do that is you've got to do some training. So I'm going to have Mark and Steve come on, and they're going to talk to you about the third part of Leaders League 360. And again, guys, we include all of these because they all integrate and work well together. They are yin and yang. And make sure you pay attention here because, I talk about traffic monsoon, then Ari excites you with Beyond Push, but it's not going to work if you don't know how to market your links and all. All right. So with that, Mark, Steve, introduce them to AWN and how fantastic it is and why it's part of the Leaders League 360 funnel.
Yeah, thanks, Big. Well, again, good to be on here, guys. In terms of automated wealth network, I think this was something that we had already in a funnel that we'd developed ourselves, me and Mark, purely, well, for two reasons. We already inside of automated wealth network, we'd seen what it had done for us and the stuff that we'd learned that we were able to then apply to actually build our own funnel, and then to see that funnel take off and convert as well as it did. This was all stuff that we'd learned from Tim and Mike, the creators of AWN. So some really valuable training in there. And we wanted to add that into the funnel to give people the opportunity, obviously, like I say, in our funnel, give them the opportunity to learn the stuff that they actually needed to learn to obviously make the most out of their business. Because as you say, traffic monsoon, Beyond Push, you can make money without referring anyone. But as soon as you start building up a team, then things start to go crazy, and you can build a sustainable long-term business and build a network around you that will be that will be with you for life. So it's an important sort of thing to have that knowledge and the understanding of what's involved. If you're going to make a business online, then you need to understand the business. Now, obviously, there's awesome training in there. Anyone I think who has gone out there and if you're a person who has ever gone out and just spammed your link in all the different Facebook groups, if that's how you go about marketing your business, then you need to be in AWN. There's a front-end training course, the Angle of Attack Blueprint it's called, which you can pick up for $7. They even got a money-back guarantee on it, but the stuff that you learn just inside that front-end training, they could have charged hundreds of dollars for this, and it will give you an insight into what else you can actually get inside of AWN, because there's a whole bunch of other courses that can take you up from, on little baby steps from being an absolute beginner to learning all of the stuff really that you need to, whatever you want to do online, whether it's just be able to promote more effectively or start building your own funnels or open up a consultancy business, you can take it, you can go in as deep down the rabbit hole as you want, but we included that in our funnel for those reasons. And obviously when Ari came to us and showed us his idea and Beyond Push and his idea for this Leaders League 360 funnel, this was a key part of it, because I say there's a lot of people making money from rev share opportunities that don't, they could be earning 10 times more if they just understood some very simple basics of internet marketing. And it's really not that hard. It's stripping away. You get a lot of courses out there online that kind of tell you, this is what it is, this is how it works, and these are kind of courses written by the big gurus who charge you hundreds or thousands of dollars, but it's not necessarily stuff that actually works, that is timeless. This is, AWN will go into all the, the timeless stuff which will apply. You can apply in any business, around sales psychology, how, the art of persuasion, things that you need to, and they break it down into, what works and why it works, so you get a fundamental understanding how to use and actually how to apply it in your business. So yeah, like I say, anyone who is looking to, get the most out of really any funnel, but in Leaders League 360, like I say, AWN is a core part of that, because it would just arm you with the tools that you need and empower you to go out and do what take your business to whatever level you want to take it. I don't know, Mark. I probably need a drink after.
Steve, mate, you kind of took 90% of the words out of my mouth. That's pretty much most of what I was going to say, because it's the same thing we've been saying for weeks and months on end, and our hangouts. We've been trying to get people involved with Automated Wealth Network for so long. I mean, number one, it's a great income stream. The payout weekly, so I know that's what most people are focused on, whatever opportunity they decide to join. But in terms of Automated Wealth Network, many people have heard me say this, but when I first started my online journey, it brought me from $200 a week to $2,000 a month. So, but the focus is, guys, on this is the training aspects more than the income potential. All right, and what we're going to try and do as we put this Leaders League 360 funnel together is put a focus on not just having the training there, but actually using it. All right, it's the psychology you can learn through the AWN training is actually, ironically, is what's going to be put into building the funnel. So the whole reason that this funnel will convert, and it will convert for signups, Beyond Push, and all the other businesses in there, is because of or mostly because of the stuff that we've learned over the months and the years from Automated Wealth Network. All right, so again, I just wanted to kind of, since Steve's taken a lot of the words out of my mouth, I wanted to just talk about the funnel as well. So what you can expect, guys, with this funnel is regular updates as well. So that's going to be cool for you guys, because it'll keep the engagement in the group. It's not just going to be, okay, here's a funnel, you know your traffic sources, just send traffic to the funnel, and although Beyond Push will, it's going to bring in the sales regardless of how you're really doing it, but we really want to get through to you guys that you need to be pulling your finger out and you need to be learning this stuff yourself. I'll get 2 or 3 people a day say to me, I'm really no good at recruiting referrals. Can you help me? And 90% of the time I'll be like, right, here's my AWN link, join AWN, learn the training. And that's all you got to do. There's one thing just having the training there, and it's another thing to actually go out and put the training into practice, and that is what you need to do, and that is what we are going to get across to you guys in this new funnel. The difference between having it there and actually implementing it, if I can get my words out anyway. But things like building WordPress sites and blogging. And Michael Koken, one of the creators of AWN, he has this analogy he uses a lot, and he says it's called building your island. All right, and what he means by that is it's just basically spreading your content across the internet as far and wide as you possibly can. And I know Rob Fraser does that as well. He does YouTube videos regularly, as we all know, and I know he blogs as well. And that's basically what is taught inside of AWN, that type of stuff. That's how you bring your business to the next level, is just pushing out content as wide and as far as you can. And the bigger your island is, that's how you build, that's how you get out of that kind of momentum level of regular referrals, as well as the normal sending traffic methods most of you guys are already aware of. That's me done.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. Again, by the time you're done with this training, you'll not only be an island, you'll be a friggin' continent. Because what Mark and Steve touched on is the reason it's so important to have Automated Wealth Network in here is because you see some of the numbers that Ari shared. My team, Rob's team, his team, that comes about not because we spammed our link. That comes about because we know how to get our message across a number of different ways. And you'll learn that too. Again, as Mark and Steve touched on, without that component, it's nothing more than just another product launch. And that's not what we want to do. We're really focused on having you understand, yes, you can make money in a traffic monsoon. Yes, you can make money in a Beyond Push. But how do you start to build a business? And that's what we want to teach you. Our tagline is one mission, one vision, empowering people online. And without a tool like AWN, then you're just essentially pitching another product, which is Traffic Monsoon. You're pitching another product, which is Beyond Push. And we don't want that. We want you to emulate and learn from us and how we've been able to build a business by building systems, building funnels. But it doesn't stop there. Mark and Steve touched on it. There's going to be a Leaders League 360 weekly show. There's going to be regular hangouts for training, all of that, because we truly want to be those proud mamas and papas and see you guys who are on this call, on those type of calls, saying it's amazing what you guys have been able to help me do just by being involved in Leaders League 360. So I thank you for that, Mark. I thank you for that, Steve, because again, Automated Wealth Network, again, for such a small investment of money is extremely powerful what you learn. And Mark touched on it, and Steve touched on it. A lot of what we do comes from that type of training. And you're no different than we are. And so, you know, I'm going to have now, thank you again. So far we've covered the fact that we're having problems, which is why Mark and Steve didn't do a PowerPoint either in sharing that. But we have no problem talking to you. You can see the passion in our eyes when we tell you about each product. All right. So far, Leaders League 360, as Mark talked about it, all right, you're going to start to build a foundation. All right. And from there, you're going to branch out. And so far, we talked about Traffic Monsoon, Beyond Push, Automated Wealth Network. And we're going to basically tie it all together. And the way that you tie a system all together is you need the ability to actually build the funnel, build the marketing funnel, and have a follow-up system. And the way that we do that is a system called Power Lead System. And no better two people to introduce this than the gentleman who talk all about the broke man's plan, the average everyday person, because they've been there, done that. They've all started at zero. And in Rob Fraser's case, he started below zero. Right, Rob? Right, Fraser? You guys come on out. Tell them all
right.
about Power Lead.
I'll let Phaser go first, and then I'll bring it home. If he can unmute his phone. His big macho fingers. Mute.
All right, guys, go for it.
Hi, guys. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, great. Yeah, good afternoon from the sunny UK. Thanks for bringing me in, guys. It's really a pleasure to be here with all you guys. You know, I really look up to you and respect you. Right, as you heard, Traffic Monsoon, Beyond Push, AWN, whatever business you're in, bring it all together. PLS is the one. Now, I'm what you know is a flat pack marketer. That's the term I coined for myself. I didn't know anything about marketing, internet marketing, until 10 months ago when I found out about Traffic Monsoon. So you hear about all these components in different businesses. You need to know how to put them together and how they work. I'm a living example of knowing nothing and going from zero to making 6 figures in less than 10 months. Yeah, and I've got proof of that with my Traffic Monsoon, the Power Lead system, you know, and Beyond Push. Look, guys, I've been in it for what, 5 days, 6 days, and I earned over $700 already. You know, it's blown me away. The downlines, the legs are going crazy. So if we go back to what I said about PLS, you have to have PLS as part of your program or whatever it is that you're doing. It's going to enable you to build funnels, like Big says. If you can't build a funnel, we'll give you a share code that has built it already for you. To this day, over the last 10, 11 months, I've never built a funnel for myself. That's how easy this is. I have used Ari Maccabi's funnels, I've used Rob Fraser's funnels, I've used the Yellow Brick Road, and all I did was take the link and fire traffic to it and make money. It's that simple, guys. And I used this example before. If you go to IKEA and you buy furniture, it comes with instructions. Everything we're giving you is going to come with instructions, and we're going to show you exactly how it all comes together and how it works. I coined the term loosely, terrorized Rob Fraser when I found out about the broke man's plan. Yes, Big, you can laugh. And, you know, I sent him loads of emails, and I got on his case and said, look, how does all this work together? And he sent me some instructions, and he made me do it. And that is the key to this. I actually went and did it. I took the information, saw what it was. I said, okay, I got to do this. And that's how I do it. So PLS is going to give you your funnels. It's going to give you an autoresponder. What I mean by that is when someone gives you their details, the autoresponder is going to send them messages on your behalf. It's like having a salesman in your ear every other day. Come on, have a look at this. Look how great it is. It's doing really well, etc., etc. It does the work for you. So you don't have to go and email people all the time. Yeah? And there's so many different things you can do with it. You know, whatever business you've got, you can copy pages, you can make different, you know, pictures, you know. And guess what, guys? It pays you money as well. It's another income stream. So while everything else was up in the air recently with TM and whatnot, I was getting paid good money from PLS as well. Thank you, Rob Fraser, you know. And it's that easy. Rob, I don't know, do you want to say anything? Come on.
Yeah,
and,
I'm
exactly what it's all about as well.
A little bit. Just with Power Lead System, the thing is, what people need, new folks, what they need is just something that they can use, that they can duplicate. Because it's one thing, you know, for example, all of us, we're already established. We already have established followings, the whole deal. But what about the new person who's looking at this whole big thing? They need something that they can take that explains everything, that does all the selling, all the telling, easy, and that the only thing they have to do is refer people to a link. Just like now when people ask me questions, hey Rob, this, that, I say, hey look, go watch this video. And if I'm doing that, that's what the new person should be doing. They can't, you know, when you try to explain something, what is beyond push? Well, and then all the marbles come falling out of your mouth, and it just doesn't, you never say anything you want to say. But when you have a video training system that does everything, you say, hey, look, I appreciate your question, but this presentation will explain it a lot better than I can. Go watch this video, and I'll check back with you. And that is what the Power Lead System does for us. And even now, people ask me questions, and I've made videos, I've explained how Traffic Monsoon and Power Lead System works, but even now, hey look, I appreciate questions, go watch these videos. And if the folks don't want to go watch the videos, then I don't want to work with them, because what happens is after a while people start asking you 50,000 questions and you're on your computer all day. That's not a happy life. You know, and you have your other things, other responsibilities you have. So what the Power Lead System does is it packages everything, explains everything, so you don't have to. How stressful, you know, people think, oh, I want to make money online. I have to become a salesperson. I have to do this. You don't have to do anything. The only thing you have to do is say, hey, look, I appreciate your question. Go check out this video. Anyone can say that. You can use your own words. Go look at this presentation. Go, you know, it's very simple. So the Power Lead System, you know, Faze already took all my points. The one point I do want to stress, however, it's very flexible. You can add your own branding, but for the new person, you don't have to worry about that. The only thing you have to do is point people to the link. Point people to the capture page. Simple. You don't have to talk about the system. If you're not making any money, you don't have to tell anybody. Just point people to your link. Also, one thing that started happening with me when I was promoting Traffic Monsoon and Power Lead System, I would promote that as a complete package. I became so successful that other Traffic Monsoon members would come to me for my Power Lead System link. So now I wasn't just pushing Traffic Monsoon to new folks. I was pushing Traffic Monsoon to new folks and pushing PLS to other Traffic Monsoon members. The same thing when you're looking at this system. So what's going to happen, people in Traffic Monsoon, people in Beyond Push, people in AWN are going to start approaching you. Hey, what is it that you're doing? And I say it all the time. It's like dominoes. People join you in Traffic Monsoon. Great. You want to learn how to promote it like me? You want to learn how to duplicate my results? Yes. Here's my Power Lead System affiliate link. They have to sign up. If they don't sign up, they're not going to get results. Just that simple. And the rest of the pieces go in line. The dominoes keep falling over. Also, you'll make Frankenstein commissions. And what I mean by that is someone will be in Traffic Monsoon, someone will be in Power Lead System, and then they'll look at your system. Hey, I really like that Beyond Push and that AWN, and so you just plug folks in the rest of your system, and that's where a lot of my commissions came in. And also, I'm going to do a quick screen share. Hopefully Google works for me real quick, because I didn't do I did a PowerPoint, but I think people are getting PowerPointed to death. So what I'm going to just simply show is just some of my results here. I'm going to my Power Lead System back office, and just to show you again, average person, December 21st, 2014, 20 bucks. I didn't start out making crazy money, okay? And I'm showing people this for a reason. And I wasn't even making 20 bucks every week. It was December 21st, 20 bucks. January 11th, 20 bucks. I was starving. I was barely eating noodles. But the only thing I did was just keep sticking it out. Then that 20 bucks became 200 bucks, 300 bucks, 500 bucks. I kept sticking it out. Same thing I tell everybody over and over and over again. Keep sticking it out. 1,100 bucks, 1,000, 800. Weekly cash. Weekly, not monthly, weekly. Now I'm averaging, this week so far I'm at 2,300, last week 2,600, week before that 2,600, 1,700, 2,500, weekly cash, okay? Now, Beyond Push, again, so far, this is, real live back office here, 172 folks sponsored on my first level, and then they sponsor 195 folks. Binary, 4,400 bucks so far, 1,600 bucks, and I've been in just over a week. Also, here's my emails from just February, from using the Power Lead System, the same thing. And also, all of that money you see here from February 13th, Lead Lightning, Gold member, Diamond member, that's all different commissions, all from using the Power Lead System. The only thing I do is just pick a system and just hammer traffic to it, and you can see my leads. Look, every time you get one of these leads, you see 100 here. That's the amount of leads I got. February 23rd, 100. February 24th, 300. February 25th, 200. Also, Traffic Monsoon, commission notification emails. Every single day I get at least, at the very, very least, even now, 100 commission notifications every single day. But again, this is not about me, not about my results. The only thing I want to do is just show you, if I can stop my screen sharing thing, if I get excited and start clicking on stuff. But the only thing I want to say is, look, if I can do it from scratch, I started in crazy debt, and I paid it off because I picked a system and I just kept hammering traffic to it, not just paid traffic, but free traffic, YouTube videos, and my only intention was to get people to my Power Lead System capture page, period. People make this thing so difficult. The only thing you have to do, you don't have to talk about Traffic Monsoon, you don't have to talk about AWN, you don't have to talk about Power Lead System. Just get people to see your capture page. If you just jump on social media, hey, capture page. Just keep getting attention. Sooner or later, some folks are going to start signing up. Sooner or later, you're going to start making money. You've seen it in my case, 20 bucks every 3 weeks. To now 2,600 bucks every single week like clockwork. So just wrapping that up, and if that doesn't convince you about this system and power lead system, then I don't know what is. You need to just leave now and go get a job. Any which way, wrapping it up.
Tell them get a job. No, Rob, they already have a job. That's why they're on this call, because they don't want to have a job. They don't want to have a boss. They want to be their own boss. But you covered some great area there in Power Lead System. Again, what we're trying to do with Leaders League 360 is take the power in all of these. But as Rob touched on, all you're going to have to do is promote the Leaders League 360 funnel, not AWN, not Beyond. That's the beauty of letting us do the heavy lifting and selling for you. But the reason that we pulled all this together is multi-streams of income. You see, a lot of us are riding pretty right now because we have multi-streams of income in this system pulled all together by Power Lead System. And what I wanted to do was have my man Rodney come on, who basically has done tons of multi-stream systems, and talk about the power of a multi-stream system, but why this system in particular, Leaders League 360, is even more powerful than any of the others that he's worked on. Rodney, there, I know you were picking up your kid and all like that. You can see him in the background.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead, my man.
I'm good.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead, my man.
Okay, yeah, I'm in a place with bad reception, but yeah, I mean the multi-stream system that I created. I mean, honestly, it converts well. It it's a lot of duplication involved, but just the fact that we're using PLS, because I have PLS as an income stream inside of the multi-stream system, but people can't copy and exactly duplicate everything that we have inside the system like PLS allows you to do. But yeah, I mean, multiple streams of income is the name of the game. I mean, that's why everybody comes online. You want to make money in your sleep. You want to, live a lifestyle. I mean, I can pick my son up from school. I can do things that I wouldn't be able to do, if I had a boss that I had to answer to. So that's the dream that everyone chases. So what we've been constantly striving to do is to make that process easy for the average person and to simplify it as much as possible. Right. So this is why I'm so passionate about this and why I agreed, when Ari came to me with the idea and told me exactly some of the programs that we're going to be in, it was just a no-brainer. Even though I already have my own system going, it was just I had to hop on it because I know the caliber of marketers that I'm working with, first of all, and I know and I believe in the format that we're following as far as the three-step process or whatever, as far as the multiple streams of income. But, I mean, it doesn't get any bigger than that, and just the fact, I mean, you can't buy coaching, from this panel of marketers. I mean, I don't know how big your pockets is, but, it's really expensive to get some real hands-on training and expertise to this degree. So, I mean, the fact that we all came together, man, and we agreed to support our team and to really, hammer this thing out and team build, I mean, that should really be you. Anyone who's out there who's been struggling, who's never had a sponsor that they can actually come to with questions or whatever, the support that I've seen so far already, just putting this thing together and having some people come in early, the support that I've seen so far is phenomenal, and it surprised a lot of people on my team as well. So, I mean, that's really all I can touch on. Like I said, that's the dream. Multiple streams of income is the name of the game. That's what I've been chasing since I first came online. And, I mean, I believe we're going to blow up with this. And for the average person to be able to make money, that's the icing on the cake.
Yeah, no doubt, Rodney.
Yeah, no, yes, Rodney, we thank you.
My bad for the bad reception.
No, you had to do what you got to do. It's family first, you know that. So thank you for coming on.
Yes, sir.
But Rodney,
yes, sir.
Rodney finished up this whole thing, us talking about Leaders League 360 and introducing it, and then telling you what's inside of it with Traffic Monsoon and Beyond Push and AWN and Power Lead System. But ultimately, when Rodney basically kind of said what he said, what he meant was that in order to be successful, any business should always have multiple streams of income. In fact, Warren Buffett and many, many millionaires out there always say that you should have multiple streams of income. In fact, they usually have no less than 9. Now, we don't need all kinds of products inside the Leaders League 360 funnel that don't make sense. It's very simple. We've got the Leaders League group, and we've got the 4 products that we outlined, which all combine and work well together to make it easy for you, the average person out there, to start earning immediately. And the beautiful thing, and he touched on it, Ari, is that whole thing of being able to work with leaders like us without bringing a whole bunch of those Benjamins out of your pocket to pay us what we normally charge for training. Is that right, Ari?
Yeah, man. Last fly-in event that that I actually was one of the trainers at, 20 grand. It cost $20,000, man, to get there. Plus, you paid for your hotel, you paid for your flight. By the time you're done, you probably spent close to $30,000 for the event, man, while you're there for 7 days. The reality of it is, guys, look, you have the best leaders in the business right here, all of us. And we're all willing to help you. We're all willing to cover, in the military, we CYA, cover your ass. Well, we cover each other's ass. And the reason we do that is we're going to help. Like if Big's got somebody, they got a problem, he's unavailable, you come to me. Or you go to Phaser, or you go to Rob, or you go to Mark or Steve or Bill or anybody, and you Rodney, you get help. That's what this is all about, guys. We really, we're trying to give you something, man, and make ourselves more accessible to you. That's the key to me. It's like I preach this time and time again. You want to be successful in this business, you got to be the ultimate helper. Okay, the fact of the matter is, if you guys are the ultimate helper and you spend time with your people and you interact with your people, they will never leave you. If people are constantly joining programs under other people and you think you're a leader, you need to go look in the mirror, because you're not a leader, because they're leaving you. You're not doing anything to help them. The reality of it is, when Big and I set this up and we started marketing this, I was very clear. I want everybody to market just to their TM front line. That's how we built this. We didn't want to be unethical. Yes, we posted it in our groups, but you know something? When people contacted us direct, we asked, who's your Traffic Monsoon sponsor? We sent them back to them. If they weren't in, we asked them to go get with their sponsor to find out they were already in. If they weren't in, we sent them to their sponsor. The reality of it is we worked it backwards because we wanted our team to stay together intact. Some of you guys we know didn't jump or didn't join as fast as possible, and it's unfortunate that you guys didn't. But the reality of it is we really wanted you guys to be part of something that's very special, and you have it with Leaders League 360. We have an opportunity that is amazing in Traffic Monsoon and Beyond Push. We had a training platform that's phenomenal, guys. I mean, look, I made over $5,000 in 6 days with AWN. But let me tell you what's important. It wasn't the money to me. It was the feedback. I got guys that are experienced marketers like Raffle Jacobson, Miguel Adam. All these guys were coming back to me and telling me, man, this is absolutely amazing. The feedback on the training is what made me solid. Mike and Steve actually that own AWN, we've sat down and we talked. They're actually doing some stuff for us that we're going to integrate, down the road. They've already built one page for me that we're going to actually use. They've done a lot of really cool stuff, and we really have their attention. So as everybody comes into this, you guys start to promote to your teams, you start making a little money, your feedback from your teams come back, I promise you, you're going to be happy. You're going to be sold on this because people are going to learn the real techniques that I use in my everyday business that makes me 6 figures monthly, okay? Real money, guys. This is not hocus pocus. This is real money. This isn't gurus.
Yeah,
I've showed it.
You heard it right. 6 figures monthly, not yearly, monthly. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to wrap this up. We're glad you joined us today. But don't do like Big and fart around and go to the gym and, think about it. Because what's going to happen is you're going to end up either A, putting it off, not doing it all, or doing it later, and actually you're going to be the one that loses out. So it's very simple. This is a fast start process for you. If someone shared the link with you, if you're watching this on replay, immediately get back to them and sign up under that person in all the programs that we talked about. Here's how you're going to get in front of this whole funnel and system we're building, because the Leaders League 360 funnel, marketing system, and the Leaders League 360 weekly show, okay, is going to debut the week of March 15th, which means that you have 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks, almost 3 actually, to go ahead and get yourself involved in all the programs: Traffic Monsoon, Beyond Push, Automated Wealth Network, and Power Lead System. You want to get involved in all of those with the person that shared the link with you, because that's the system. You can't pick and choose. Rob touched on it. Okay, if you want to be able to duplicate the process and the success that all of us have here, you've got to have it all. Because it's like driving a car with 3 wheels. Yeah, it works, but if you try to turn right or left, you're going to crash. And we want you to be successful. And the reason most people fail is because they try to shortcut the system. And we're telling you right now, the reason this works, the reason we're successful, is because of all the integrated systems. So you need to get back to that person. So fast start process. Get back to the person that shared this. Sign up for Traffic Monsoon. Sign up for Beyond Push. Sign up for AWN. Sign up for PLS. Get ready. You can go out and market those individually if you want yourself. In fact, in AWN, you're going to start to learn how to do that. Then what's going to happen is then we're going to unleash the beast come March 15th. And the entire funnel that we're talking about, with all of us participating, integrated, and Mark and Steve touched on it, is going to convert. And it's going to convert because the way it's built, the psychology behind it, it's going to convert because of the products in it. It's going to convert mostly because we know what the hell we're doing. So let us do it for you. All we're asking today is that you get signed up for all 4 programs inside. And on that note, this is your boy Big, my man,
Hey,
Ari
man.
Maccabee.
Big, real quick before you sign off, I just want to tell you guys, when Big says don't wait, do not wait. Let me tell you something. Since I showed my back office, my team has grown over 100 people. Over 100 people. We're over 2,700 now. You guys, this is growing at light speed. Do not stop. Do not hesitate. Click the button, join now, and get set up in this system, in this Beyond Push. If you're already in Traffic Monsoon, great, man. Get signed up in all of the programs, and here's the key. PLS and AWN, they're both very similar. You don't get paid on something unless you own the level. Now, PLS, they pass up. In AWN, they don't even pass up right now. We're working on that with Mike and Tim, and we have some optionals where they may actually do some things for us with that. We're working on those guys. We want to make sure that these programs are the most lucrative programs you can possibly have in our system. But keep in mind, the reason we built this the way that we built it, guys, is we're trying to give you easy income streams with a learning program, with the system itself, and we're also trying to give you guys an interchangeable marketing funnel. So if anything ever happens to any program, we can swap one out and put another one in. We're making this simple for you guys. The reason we swapped out 4 corners, it just didn't make sense. It made no sense to what we were doing, guys, whatsoever. Plus, a lot of people, including myself, weren't getting paid from 4 corners. We're going to make sure you get paid in these programs. We've got a direct line to the owner in 3 out of the 4 programs, and I'm working on the 4th one right now. So we're going to actually be communicating with the owners and taking care of our team. I'm not going to balk at the responsibility. Just like Charles did when he had the issues with TM, he put himself in front of the problems. We're going to put ourselves in front of everything for you guys, so we can actually help you and we can give you something real.
Absolutely. Thank you for that, Ari. And like we said, it's very simple. Success is a choice. It's a choice that only you can make. The excuses are out the window because we're providing you with a system that we know converts. We're providing you with a system that we know makes money. We're providing you with access to the top leaders in internet marketing who are already very good at what they do. But we all saw the power in coming together. And so I want to thank you individually. I'm going to call out my man, Ari Maccabee. Thank you very much, brother. Bill McCree, thank you very much, brother. Phaser Khan, thank you for coming on. Mark Crosby, thank you very much. Rob Fraser, thank you very much for that insight, my man. Rodney Stokes, thank you for taking time out, picking up your son there. Steve, thank you also. And there are others involved who could not make the call today. That's the beauty of the system. Powerful, powerful system. And we are excited to bring it to you come March 15th. Believe us, you will know when it drops. In the interim, it's really up to you to get involved. It's up to you to get back to that person that shared this link with you, that got you on this call. It's up to you to make that choice to be successful. And it all starts by telling that person, yes, I'm all in. I want to be involved in this Leader Elite 360. I want to be ready to go when that funnel drops. I want to be ready to go when that show, that weekly show hits. And the way you do it is by simply signing up for all of them. Traffic Monsoon, Beyond Push, Automated Wealth Network, and Power Lead System. And once you do, you'll start to see the power in the system. And it won't be just us telling you. It'll be actual proof. It'll be actual proof. And once people see proof and progress and results, many months from now, when we do a show, Leaders League 360, we want you to say that I wasn't signed up, saw the webinar, got excited, signed up, and I'm here. And let me show you my proof of multi-stream income. On that note, this is your boy Big. On behalf of all the Leaders League on today's show, I want to thank you, and we look forward to welcoming you to the Leaders League 360 family. Thank you for joining us today.